Hey, it's Dr. Will Lee here. I am in a interesting place that is the Parthenon over there. I'm in Athens in the Mediterranean, and I thought I would show you what I'm having for a Greek Mediterranean breakfast. It's a buffet. I'm at a hotel, but it's always good to see how to make healthy choices. So let's just take a look at what's over here. I'm going to walk you through all the choices and tell you what I'm looking at. Honeycomb. Look at that. Amazing. You don't see that at too many breakfasts. Honeycomb. Honey actually is actually quite a healthy substance. It's actually got natural antibiotic properties because, well, baby bees growing in a hive don't want to get infected. This is something probably good for yogurt. Let's see. I'm looking for what else is here. Looks like some sourdough bread. Let's take a look at what other goodies are here. Oh, these are Greek pastries. This is spanakopita. This is phyllo dough, feta cheese, and spinach. Spinach actually is ergogenic. It's got the ability to actually improve nitric oxide secretion in the bone. And it's a baked pie, so actually not bad. And let's see what else is here. Well, this is usually the hot style eggs, Greek style eggs. Well, that looks like, I don't know what scrambled eggs versus Greek style eggs. What's in the Greek style eggs? Do you know?
I think egg and potato.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's an interesting combination. Eggs are actually good for you. It's only a rumor that they're actually bad for your heart. Eggs, especially free-range pasture-raised eggs, a good source of carotenoids, lutein, zeaxanthin, good for aging eyes, protect you against macular degeneration. All right, let's see. He's got a Greek omelet over here. All right, let's see. There's potatoes. There's herbs in there, with some onion. Okay, another great way to actually mix some combos. I'm going to stay away from the sausage and bacon. It's the typical stuff that you guys know. That's not that great for you. Eggs, look at that. More eggs, good source of protein. And how about that? Grilled vegetables for breakfast. The old potatoes. I can see potatoes are pretty popular here, but mushrooms. These are white button mushrooms. Looks like it's got a little bit of oregano, I think, in there. Mushrooms, as you know, are a great source of beta-D-glucan. Beta-D-glucan is a soluble fiber, good for gut health, lowers inflammation, and check it out. There is the tops as well as the stems. The tops of the mushrooms and the stems of the mushroom. Mushroom stems have twice as much of the beta-glucan, so it's good. Now, I want to show you this. This is something that you see in most of the European hotels. Cheese in a kind of a deli spread. Now, it turns out that cheese has probiotic properties, and studies have actually shown that if you just have a couple of slices a day, that can actually improve longevity, decrease mortality. These are ultra-processed meats. I stay away from those, mostly because while they might be tasty, ultra-processed meats actually are definitely not good for your health. There's some sliced tomatoes, definitely good for your health. That is lycopene in it. All right, this is the payoff right here. Yogurt, full fat. That's the good stuff. The Greek yogurt, feta cheese, cottage cheese, lactose-free. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. And look, this looks like walnuts, pistachio for the Greek yogurt, and this. This is like hazelnuts, or maybe these are almonds, and this is walnuts. Walnuts, pistachio, and almonds. And the fruit plate for breakfast. Watermelon, lycopene, source of lycopene. Usually in a bright sunny place, if you have lycopene before you go out in the sun, it protects you from the inside out with its antioxidant properties. And check it out here. Melon, kiwi. Kiwi, great source of antioxidants, vitamin C, good for your microbiome. and of course some fruit. All right, what else is here? Oatmeal, good. Whatever, Cocoa Crisp or whatever these are. I stay away from those. Orange juice, lemon juice, cherry juice. Okay, you had a choice of these first. Orange juice, it takes 8 oranges to actually make 1 tall glass of orange juice. A lot of sugar, so you want to be a little bit careful about that. Lemon juice is always also good, but probably sugar sweetened is my guess. But cherry juice, which is a real Greek specialty. Real cherry juice actually has got anthocyanins and has been shown to improve brain health as well. So I'm a big proponent of cherry juice. All right, so I'm going to go get my breakfast now, but I wanted to share with you what I'm seeing. And look at this is what else I'm seeing. Amazing, gorgeous view. If you haven't been to Greece, this is what it looks like. It's where I actually started my, well, not started, but actually where I did some of my food as medicine research in the early days. All right. Hey there. I've got something important to share with you, and that is my guide to the 3 healthy foods that you might want to avoid if you're looking for longevity. Many products that are marketed as nutritious can actually undermine your health. And if you want to find out more about these sneaky ingredients and how to make better choices, then just click on the link below the video for all the details. It's very important to know what's really in your food, and this resource that I'm giving you gives you a head start. Get it right now for free in the description below, or you can access the guide by scanning the QR code on the screen with your smartphone. Now, let's jump back into the video. Hey, Dr. Whitley here. I'm in a completely different part of the Mediterranean. I'm actually in Greece, and I thought I would show you what I'm finding in a Greece fresh market. And this is actually in a very urban area, you can kind of see, in Athens. So let me just show you what I'm looking at out here. I see our old friend, the pomegranate, which contains a lot of tannins, good for acromancy in your gut. And these are kaki, which is persimmon, and that's actually a great source of lutein and zeaxanthin, which is good for eyesight and aging. And we've got the watermelon. Of course, in the summertime you'll find this. Watermelon is green on the outside and it's red on the inside, which means that it's got lycopene. And lycopene actually is an antioxidant, and in a bright sunny environment like this, if you have a slice of watermelon, you are actually protecting yourself against ultraviolet damage from the inside out. Protects your DNA against damage. All right. So let's keep looking. Avocado, a great source of dietary fiber. Always want to feed your gut microbiome. And citrus, which is always good. I like to see pear. Although pear, I consider that kind of like a fall-winter fruit. This is an interesting shaped pear. Pear actually is a great source of dietary fiber. A medium-sized pear like these guys probably have about 6 grams of dietary fiber, which is actually important. And of course, the old grapes. And these are the red grapes. The red grapes actually has resveratrol. I know there's a lot of claims about resveratrol and anti-aging. At the end of the day, you'd have to eat a heck of a lot of these grapes in order to better get the resveratrol. Now, if you want something that actually does have benefit for your cognition, good brain health, turns out that cherries are really great. Cherries are a great source of anthocyanins, and anthocyanins lower inflammation in the brain, and they've also been shown to improve cognition, which is actually good. Everyone wants to be sharp. There's cherries, strawberries, ellagic acid, blueberries, more anthocyanins. Let's keep looking here. What we see, little cherry tomatoes, more lycopene, this is the cherry version of lycopene. Peaches, one of my favorites, contain chlorogenic acid. Chlorogenic acid is good for your metabolism, and plus juicy peach in the summertime. Nothing beats that to me. Let's see, cucumbers, curcubitanes, garlic, allicin. You see, it's pretty easy for me to think about what to eat to beat disease. Now let's go into the refrigerated section. Oh, I love it. In Greece, they have all kinds of beans. These are legumes, and you can cook them in all kinds of different ways. And here's some long beans, which is kind of an Asian bean. Okra, which is really great. Radishes. Now, radishes actually are a type of brassica, which actually has sulforaphanes, which gives that radish that kind of that characteristic radishy, slightly bitter taste. That is actually, the sulforaphanes are actually good for your immune system, good for your circulation as well. And let's see what else we're seeing. Oh, look, here's the pomegranate seeds. This has got the good juicy stuff. Broccolini, you can see here. Let's keep looking. Gingerol. It's not native to Greece, but totally great. And peppers. Peppers have capsaicin. Let's see if you can find a spicy one. But these are beautiful. You can put these on the grill. Absolutely delicious. And one of my old favorites, kiwi fruit. Actually, the skin, which you can eat, has a great source of dietary fiber. And the inside, either green kiwi or golden kiwi, it's got vitamin C. It's got a lot of antioxidant, and it's got dietary fiber as well. And turns out that if you have a kiwi a day, it'll actually improve your microbiome in as quickly as 24 hours. And over 4 days, you actually can improve your microbiome if you just eat 1 or 2 kiwis a day. Quite amazing, good for gut health. Let's keep looking. Beets. Look at this. The stems actually have something called vitaxin, but the beet roots, which is what you can roast, cut up, slice really, really thin. You can almost do like surgical slicing of beets. I love that. And that's a great source of natural nitrogen from the soil. Your tongue microbiome actually processes it to create nitric oxide, which then dilates your blood vessels, lowers your blood pressure, which is good for brain health. And actually nitric oxide recruits stem cells, which can help you regenerate. Absolutely amazing and delicious. Oh look, here's some baby carrots. Carrots have dietary fiber, great source of dietary fiber, and they're purples of anthocyanins. And here are sprouts. I don't know if these are broccoli sprouts or what, but sprouts are usually really potent with the bioactives as well. Look, leek sprouts. You can actually throw these into a shake. I'm just showing you what I'm actually finding in another country, other than the one that you probably live in. And of course, rosemary, sage, thyme. And let's see, are these purple potatoes? Yeah, these are purple potatoes. Amazing. You can find purple potatoes in Greece. Now, purple potatoes contain a lot of anthocyanin, and purple potatoes have been studied to actually kill colon cancer stem cells. There's no pharmaceutical that can actually do that, but the old purple potato, which I'm finding in Greece, in a Greek market, can actually do that. Onions, a great source of quercetin. By the way, little pro tip: it's the outer layer of the onion that has the most quercetin. So don't peel and throw that away. Shallots as well. Okay, well, I think this is a nice little peek at what I'm finding in the Greek market. To my left here is a bunch of meats and things like that. We're not going to review those. I just wanted to show you the fresh market today. Absolutely a treat for me to go into any Mediterranean market and check it out. I am at the market again, this time in Paris, doing some research and writing here, and I want to actually show you some of the things that I'm finding. This is a place that's called the Garden of Delicious Things. And check it out. We have got chestnuts. Chestnuts are a fall delicacy. And guess what? They contain ellagic acid, which is the same thing that strawberries have. And in France, they are called marrons. And there's all kinds of delicious things you can do with it, including make holiday stuffing, but you can also use it to cook and roast lots of other dishes with. Squash, of course, is very healthy. And bergamot. Bergamot's a citrus that we've actually done some research on bergamot tea, which is basically Earl Grey tea, and actually has anti-androgenic activity. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back in and see what else is here. Oranges, citric acid, vitamin C, great source. Also, it has narrowsandin, hesperidin, a variety of berries, blackberries, blueberries. Did you know that raspberries are one of the best sources of dietary fiber? Even though they're soft and sweet, they are packed with fiber, as well as anthocyanins, which actually can help burn down harmful body fat. So metabolic advantage. Pineapple. I see a lot of things with pineapple in France. It's good. Got good bromelain. It's digestive. Green beans, legumes. Legumes have dietary fiber, which is incredibly good for gut health, and also a great vegetable to actually cook with seasonally. Radicchio, anthocyanins, check it out. Artichoke, also delicious. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other things. Look at this radish. Radish, with meat, and my mushrooms. Porcini. Porcinis have good source of beta glucans, and absolutely delicious. Look, here's another more tomatoes, kind of out of season. Let's take a look at what else we find here. Do you recognize anything here? Pumpkin. This is actually good to make soup in. And you wind up actually having lutein and zeaxanthin, which is good for eyesight. Now check this out, lettuce. You think lettuce is pretty benign and maybe neutral as a food? It is a green salad bar food, but look, green lettuce and red lettuce. I bet you know that this dark red lettuce, the color actually has anthocyanins in it. Apples. I'm looking at the apples. I'm looking at specific apples. I'm looking for onions. Good source of quercetin. Red being even more potent than the yellow. Garlic. Oh, look, black garlic here. Black garlic is actually really good for lowering cholesterol. That's been studied. And a whole set of dried fruits. Look, here's marron. This is kiwi, one of my favorites. Look at the beautiful color of this kiwi. It's got a little red tinge with red in it. And regular kiwi, good for gut health as well. And that's it. My little tour of the French corner market. Pretty amazing, right? You don't have to go very far to find something delicious and healthy for you when you're traveling in a place like Paris. Right behind me is a famous place. This is the Marché de l'Enfant Rouge, Red Kids Market. It's a famous food place. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's there. Again, pumpkin used here not for just Halloween, but also for making soups and roasts. I'm looking for a particular kind of apple. I'm looking around here. What I'm looking for is, in fact, the Renetta apple. I'll find it. Onions, tomatoes. Look at this cabbage. Cabbage is a brassica family. Cauliflower is the same. Broccoli. By the way, did you know that broccoli stems have twice the amounts of polyphenol activity as the tree tops? So if you're going to buy broccoli, buy the whole thing. Definitely eat the florets, the flowers, the tree tops. But make sure you save the stem. I like to slice it up and just saute that. It's absolutely delicious. Pomegranates, elagitanins, good for growing akkermansia, which is good for your gut, and has been shown to be elevated in people who live extremely long time. So basically people who live longer than 100. All right, let's keep going. And take a look what else is here. Seafood, omega-3 fatty acids, and peptides, and oysters. So many different types of oysters here. And besides salmon, if you want to actually, oh look, this is the kind of thing that grows near the coast. Red shrimp, crab, Look at that crab roe. Those are the eggs of the crab. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Mussels, Boulot. I actually like Boulot. These are whelks. They also contain omega-3s. You just steam them. They're actually really delicious. Okay. We keep going. You can see the fish here is very, very fresh. This is sole on cornet. These are like big as squid. Look at the size of this. Shrimp langoustine, large langoustine, roast pig. All right. Scallops. Scallops also a great source of omega-3s. It's a little surprise for people that don't know it. So let's go take a look and see what else is here. This is the market Enfant Rouge, famous. Look, we've got all kinds of stands. It's like a Lebanese place. Italian food. The cheese stand. Now, a lot of people are surprised when I actually tell them that cheese can be good. In fact, a lot of cheeses are probiotic because they got bacteria starters. They're fermented foods. You think about yogurt, you think about sauerkraut, you think about pickles, kimchi, but you don't think about cheese. And some cheeses actually have some really healthy bacteria, like this one. Parmigiano Reggiano is actually started with Lactobacillus reuteri, which helps build the immune system in the lab, can help fight tumors, and causes your brain to release oxytocin, the social hormone. So not too bad. Just don't eat a lot of it. It's very salty and it's got a lot of saturated fat. All right, let's keep going. Just getting started in the morning. Look at these drawings. They're really great. That's just an aside here of this market. A wine bar. Soups, onion soup, lentil soup. Lentils, great source of dietary fiber. An onion soup, great. Onions have quercetin, really good for you. It's good for metabolism, lowers inflammation. All right, that is my little mini tour for you of this outdoor market. Famous one too. Hey, Dr. Lee here. I am at a little corner store in France, and I wanted to show you how I pick foods. Now, there's a lot of fresh fruits and veggies here, but what I actually want to point out is they have a whole shelf of fruit juices. This is in France, in Paris, and you can kind of see the different kinds of juices. This is apricot, peach, and what I want to show you is apple juice. Okay, juice pour pomme. Pomme is apple. All right, and how do you choose which one if I wanted to get apple juice? Well, actually, one of the things that I immediately notice is that they have pomme renette. Renette. This is actually an apple that has the highest amount of polyphenols. So you think like chlorogenic acid. So you think that would actually be the top apple, right? And if it were a fresh apple, I was looking for them. I didn't see the fresh apples, but if you saw that as a fresh apple, if I did, I would immediately get that one. But check it out. This is clear apple juice. See how clear it is? And that means that it's actually been filtered. And when you filter it, you take out the polyphenols as well as the useful dietary fiber. Not all of them, but most of them. So, even though this is the juice made for the most potent apple, polyphenol-wise, look at that. The clarity of the juice tells you a lot. So this one is cloudy, and the cloudy one is the one you want to pick. Cloudy because it's got little pieces of apple in it, so it's got the dietary fiber, and it's actually not filtered, which is why it's cloudy. So this is the one I would actually get if I were choosing among apple juices. Now, check it out. I'm going to check out the label as well. Make sure that there aren't any ingredients that I am not comfortable with. And the ingredients say here, pure juice of apple. That's it, 100%, nothing else. So, if I were choosing among these, even though I saw this unusual apple juice with the most potent polyphenol apple, this is the varietal Pomegranate, I would go with this one because it isn't filtered. And it's got the bits and it's got the fiber in it, while this one has been filtered. That's how I roll. Dr. Lee, out. Hi there. If you enjoyed watching this video, I know you'll love the next one. Stay here and check it out, and I'll see you there.